Did you know that giving your kids money or even putting their name on your house can stop you from qualifying for Medicaid? That's because Medicaid has a 5-year look-back rule. If you transferred assets within 5 years before applying, you could be penalized and not get coverage. I'm Shanna Siegel, elder law attorney, and today I'll show you how to avoid those mistakes and protect what you've worked for. Medicaid look-back rules: how to protect your assets before it's too late. Today we're going to talk about what the look-back really means, why mistakes cost families everything, and how to protect what you've earned. So first, what does the look-back really mean? Medicaid reviews 5 years of financials when you apply. That means that from the day of application, they're going to look at all of your financials and all transactions that occurred for the previous 5 years. In reality, what ends up happening is that gifts or transfers that you made when you never had any intention of applying for Medicaid, maybe you didn't even know what Medicaid was, can come back and haunt you and can result in a period of ineligibility down the road. Many families get blindsided by this. You may have helped out a family member when they didn't have a job, or made a gift towards a grandchild's wedding. And all of those things can be problematic when you're applying for Medicaid. 2, why mistakes can cost families everything. Sometimes families think that they can give things away and they can then be eligible for Medicaid. But unfortunately, those kinds of things do not work if they're within the 5-year period. And sometimes people will have given away assets not thinking about Medicaid in a situation where they're just trying to help out family members, and then it can come back to hurt them. If you don't plan ahead, then you can really end up with a period of ineligibility for Medicaid when you've already spent your assets on care, and there's really nothing that can be done. So it can be a real problem. People also don't realize that when you're on Medicaid, the state can recover assets, including your home, after you pass away. 3, how to protect what you've earned. For all of those reasons, it's really important to work with an elder law attorney who's knowledgeable on these things ahead of time. Even if you have given away assets, that can potentially be addressed as long as you do it while you still have some funds and you don't wait until you're ready to make a Medicaid application. The best is to plan ahead, to know what not to do and what mistakes not to make during the 5-year period. But there are legal strategies that exist to allow you to preserve assets and still qualify for Medicaid. You just have to know how to do it the right way. Planning ahead is always going to mean you have more options and you're not facing a crisis. In recent days, I've sat down with 2 different clients who are facing almost the exact same situation having to do with gifting. It's where one child has taken advantage of a vulnerable parent and gotten them to give gifts, which ultimately could be a problem for Medicaid in the future. In this situation, I have told both individuals of the dangers of this gifting and how the parent may end up paying the ultimate price of not receiving Medicaid due to the gifts that they gave under pressure from another family member. So if this sounds familiar to you, it's really important to get that gifting stopped so that it doesn't cause ineligibility when Medicaid becomes an issue. The big takeaway is this: don't wait until it's too late. Medicaid's look-back rules are complicated, but with the right planning, you can qualify for care and still protect your assets. Have you or someone you know run into these look-back rules? Share your story in the comments. It might help someone else going through the same thing. If you'd like to connect with me directly, all of my contact information is in the description. And don't forget to check out my other videos on Medicaid planning, long-term care, and elder law. Thanks for watching.